You feel invincible right now, like your body can handle anything you throw at it. But what if I told you that the choices you make today are setting up a health disaster for your 40s? This isn't fear mongering, this is a realistic look at the long-term consequences of modern 20-something habits. Let's look at the truth behind the haze of late nights and instant gratification. It's time to see how these seemingly small daily decisions are accumulating interest on your future self's health debt. Because ignoring the warning signs now guarantees a serious bill later. We are talking about the habits that seem harmless in your 20s, but lay the groundwork for chronic disease in your 40s. So, let's dive into the 6 most critical areas where you might be unknowingly sabotaging your future health. First up is something everyone struggles with: consistently sleeping less than 6 hours a night. You think you are getting by on fumes, but your brain isn't cleaning out the toxins or consolidating memories effectively. That chronic fatigue you feel isn't just being tired. It is your body screaming about impaired immune function. Consistently skimping on sleep messes with your hormones, especially the ones that regulate your appetite and stress levels. By your 40s, this sleep debt often translates directly into weight gain and mood instability. That's hard to shake. Next is the pervasive issue of excessive screen time, both on your phone and your laptop. That blue light bombardment isn't just ruining your sleep cycle, it's actively suppressing melatonin production. We are constantly engaging our eyes in near focus, which puts significant strain on the ocular muscles. This early strain can lead to chronic dry eyes and even accelerate presbyopia decades sooner than necessary. Beyond the eyes, the constant hunch over devices is creating a new epidemic of neck and upper back issues. By 40, what starts as a minor crick becomes persistent, debilitating pain that limits your daily life. Now, let's talk about what you're fueling that body with: the poor diet cycle. Those cheap, convenient meals loaded with refined sugars and unhealthy fats are causing immediate inflammation. This inflammation doesn't just disappear, it silently damages your blood vessels year after year. The constant sugar spikes are also training your body toward insulin resistance, the gateway to type 2 diabetes. Your metabolism naturally slows down in your 30s, making those old eating habits suddenly devastating. And don't forget the massive consumption of sugary drinks that contribute zero nutritional value. That liquid sugar bypasses satiety signals, leading to easy overconsumption and rapid weight gain. Moving on to activity. The reality is that many of us are choosing the sofa over the gym regularly. A sedentary lifestyle in your 20s dramatically reduces your baseline cardiovascular fitness. When you hit your 40s, simple tasks like climbing stairs can feel like running a marathon because your foundation is weak. Lack of resistance training also means you are losing critical muscle mass every single year. Muscle loss exacerbates joint problems and makes maintaining a healthy weight exponentially harder later on. The next habit is the elephant in the room for many: smoking, or the newer trend of vaping. Whether it is traditional or electronic, you are inhaling toxins that directly damage your lung tissue. This accelerates lung aging, increases cancer risk, and severely restricts oxygen uptake capacity. By 40, the damage manifests as persistent coughing and a significantly higher chance of COPD. Finally, let's address the silent killer: chronic stress and completely ignoring your mental health. Constant high levels of cortisol, the stress hormone, wear down every system in your body. This suppresses your immune response, making you constantly susceptible to illness in your 20s. In your 40s, that unmanaged stress often crystallizes into severe anxiety disorders or clinical depression. Now that we've identified the actions, let's briefly see what's happening beneath the surface. Those years of poor diet and inactivity are quietly setting you up for early onset heart disease. The sustained high sugar and processed food intake directly taxes your pancreas over time. This path significantly increases the likelihood of being diagnosed with diabetes before you hit 50. Remember that constant screen time, that chronic near focus is causing measurable physical damage to your eyes. The cumulative strain contributes to earlier cataracts and a higher lifetime risk of macular degeneration. Your gut health, assaulted by highly processed food, starts to break down significantly. Digestive problems that started as occasional heartburn become chronic reflux and IBS by your mid-40s. The hormonal chaos from poor sleep and chronic stress leads to imbalances that are tough to correct later. This can manifest as everything from fertility issues to unexpected mood swings that disrupt family life. Finally, the constant mental overdrive without real recovery leads to deep cognitive burnout. This isn't just about physical disease. It is about losing your mental edge when you need it most. So, what does this all look like when you hit 40, looking back at these wasted years? Imagine two versions of you at age 40, standing side by side for a stark comparison. On the left, the person who prioritized convenience over health. They look fatigued and carry extra weight. This version struggles to keep up with their kids, often feeling out of breath after simple activities. Their energy levels are perpetually low, requiring multiple cups of coffee just to start the day. They might be managing a new prescription for blood pressure or cholesterol every single morning. Now, look at the person on the right who made small corrections starting in their 20s. This version has stable weight, clear skin, and genuinely wakes up feeling rested and ready. They still have stress, but they have the energy reserves and mental resilience to manage it effectively. They are playing with their future grandkids, not just watching them from the porch. The gap between these two versions is not luck. It's the sum of small, consistent choices made a decade ago. The good news is that you are right now in the single best window of time to prevent that decline. It doesn't require a complete overhaul overnight. Start with one small, non-negotiable improvement. For sleep, aim for just 30 more minutes in bed every night. No phone allowed in the room. For diet, swap out just one sugary drink a day for plain water or sparkling water. For movement, commit to a 10-minute brisk walk during your lunch break. No excuses. For stress, practice 5 minutes of slow, deep breathing before you check your email in the morning. These micro habits compound powerfully over the next 2 decades, building your future resilience. Remember, the hardest part of building a healthy future is simply starting when you feel you have the most time. You are not immune to the effects of poor choices, but you have the power to rewrite that 40-year-old script, starting right now. Start small, stay consistent, and give your future self the health they deserve.